Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode. I believe this is episode 4 of my Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe Challenge. So, in the last episode, we officially started Boss Line and running a bus service. So, let's look at the local authorities. Nant Hill is very good. Good. Um, basically, all of these areas are very good so far. But in the last episode, we also made plans to officially start construction of a new monorail line in Nantnor, as it's called. And we've also looked at some of these other big cities surrounding it. Because the whole point of the challenge is, why is this called St. Chaudingsay Bridge, but there's not a single fucking bridge there? That name is false advertising. Anyway, we were talking about basically using monorails because the whole point of the challenge is to use only vehicles that OpenTTD considers as road vehicles. So, we are going to see how far we can get in this episode. Just, what magic we can do. So I'm going to start by constructing a monorail here in Nantnor, essentially. Obviously, Nantnor has no company ratings of me yet. So I'm going to identify the key corridors to build the monorail on. Kind of what I'm doing right now. Also means I have to build some roadways. Kind of see everything a little better if you get my drift. So it looks like right now, one of the best ways to run it is here, which is actually good because it does get me a little close to a Aberdon Green. But I could also consider eventually running a line to Breedwich. What an unfortunate town name. What a very unfortunate town name. To call it Breedwich. Anyway, yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by building that first monorail. I'm essentially going to run it up this road, which seems to be one of the main streets of the town here. Essentially run it this way. No, this isn't the most organized monorail line. However, I do feel like it's going to get me the capacity I need for passenger services. There we go. And it's running a simple loop. Now, yes, I'm keeping the game paused for this construction. It is fine. Well, no, I'm not gonna unpause it just yet. I'm gonna put more trackage basically throughout most of this town. Because what this town really needs is the monorail, obviously. I really am just building monorails everywhere at this point. It's like it's almost as if I promote monorail in real life as a public transit mode because it's safe, fast, and economical. And this game is proving just how good the monorail truly is because the monorail is overpowered as fuck. And honestly, I think city planners should. Ooh, shit. Let's not have that station there, yeah. That station should be there, yeah. Monorails are obviously overpowered as fuck. And they really should be taken seriously as a mode of transport in real life because it's like they're very fucking effective. I mean, we see how much money I'm making in this simple video game off of nothing but monorails. Just imagine what a city like Columbus would make in real life using, you know, monorail corridor in part of the city on the main, transit thoroughfares. It's all about how you plan the city, obviously. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to run the vehicle, the Chiba set again, because the Chiba sets seem to be decent. They're moving people, or I could use one of the Shonen sets. Let's use this one, yeah. Because this city feels like it could use the 3-card train length. And I'm just going to run it basically through this entire town. I'm going to unpause now that I have all the stations built. It'll allow me to basically start services soon. I mean, I quite literally am taking the Lyle Langley approach here, and I mean, look at the city as well. I'm just gonna clear up all these tabs now, and then I'm just gonna look at the city. Nantnor is looking good. Nantnor is looking very good this time of year. This episode's probably going to end up running longer because of how long I had the game paused just to make that monorail line. So I hope you guys don't mind that. Or I could actually speed the game up a little bit, actually. There we go. Oh, not pause it, but down, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically get a new, nope, not clone vehicle, but get a new monorail of the same type, and then I'm going to control click. I'm going to just do this. That basically gives me 2 trains running around now. Obviously, Nantnor is going to need more than 2 trains. I don't want the DMUs as good as they are. Maybe next, maybe a different series would be trying to beat the game, well, not really beat the game, but get a profitable system off of nothing but, you know, nothing but, well, trains. What a game calls trains. Though this so far is a good challenge. Yeah, I wonder if I'm going to be able to make up for the cost of the capital expenses. So far, I've already made up for the cost of the capital expenses. Got it. That doesn't tell me how profitable this line is in particular, though. Just a little side note is just because the whole network made up for the cost does not mean that the specific line is actually profitable, but we're going to put a 3rd train on it just in case. In hopes that this does something, because how many people are at Nantnor? Over 1,000. Okay, yeah, this could probably benefit. And eventually, I'm going to add monorails to other cities, because Old Grimfield needs a monorail. All of these cities are getting kind of a monorail. One of them might get a trolley bus line eventually. I might actually put a trolley bus line in Deed Grove Rivers. I think that would be good. It's like, it's almost as if though I'm like actually semi-competent at running a transport company based solely off of what the game calls road vehicles, even though monorails are technically rail vehicles, the game classifies these types as road vehicles. It's fine. It's very much fine. I can't complain at all about having this though, because look at the profits. So far so good, and I'm only like Not even halfway through the year yet, and I'm already pretty good in my profit sector. So I think this mode will do good. I think the entire system will do good. The operating costs also obviously go up with the more trains you have and the more vehicles and everything you have, but it's fine. Obviously, in real life, you'd have the maintenance of the stations and guideways as well, which I don't know if OpenTTD actually factors that in off the top of my head. What I do know is, so far, the transit lines are actually working wonders. Let's look at the buses. I want to see how profitable individual vehicles are. We have 16 road vehicles. It's also, I think, time to rename the company. Almost. So the question is, what would we rename the company? I mean, the company value is soaring. Let's look at how much Coda is worth. Let's look up the net worth of Central Ohio Transit Authority. How much is Coda? What is the net worth of Coda? I mean, what is the net worth of Coda? How much is Coda? Oh my god. Let's look at their report then from 2022. Because I found it on their actual website is an annual report. So I'm going to look at the Coda annual report for finance. I want to see. I want to see how my company compares to company value. And I think that would be net worth, wouldn't it? What are you? Let's see how my company is performing compared to Central Ohio Transit Authority. That's just weird flex on them. I mean, sure, I'm now operating to other cities, but I mean, this can't be much bigger. I don't know how big these tiles are, but this can't be much bigger than the city of Columbus as a whole. I mean, population wise, they're, I think, smaller than Columbus. So yeah, so smaller cities with a better transit system than my own fucking hometown. It just shows that I'm flexing on them at this point. I'm literally doing a full search. I'm looking. I'm genuinely looking through their not economic, what their financial report is right now, looking for what their net worth is. I don't know how I'm gonna find. Oh wait, no, I did. Net position is as follows. So, as of 2021, total current assets 365 million 597,025 is their total current assets. What is mine? Only one. Okay, so they're worth more than me. They're worth more than me. They are worth more than me right now. However, for like the first few years of service, this is not bad. I want to now try and see if I can use just solely what the game calls road vehicles and outdo my own hometown's transit authority by the real year. Oh my god. I'm like delving into madness. I'm gonna see if I can run a better transit company than Coda. I mean, so far I'm doing decently. I guess the only way to increase company value is to get more vehicles. So yeah, I'm looking at all their ones, and the number I read off is the total current assets, as I said. The net position, investment, and capital assets: 287,349,366 is their net position, investment, and capital assets. I've literally got the PDF pulled up on my phone, and I'm just reading it off while comparing mine. So I'm gonna have to build a lot more. So let's start by getting another bus line running, maybe. Yeah, let's start by getting another bus line running, maybe. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to implement another bus line, I think. And it's just going to go to some of the places where the buses for the monorails don't, for example. So I'm going to probably put, stop here. I'm probably going to put a stop round. Ooh, there isn't really very many places where it doesn't go, now that I think about it, because the monorail actually covers this city pretty well. I'm probably going to do that, and then I'm going to put another one here. Put another bus stop here. I'm going to put another bus stop here, maybe? I don't know, maybe here, and have it follow along the monorail for a short bit of the corridor. That looks decent. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a depot for this bus line here. That'll allow me to kind of make another bus line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this bus line here at Nantnor Central, basically, and I'm going to run it to transfer. I'm going to run it to here, and then I'm going to run it to here, and then I'm going to run it to Nantnor itself. You know what? I can add another station right here, I think. Yeah. Add another station right here, Upper Nantnor. Go here, go here, go here. And then what I'm going to do is basically just turn this into a bus line. I'm just going to do this. Obviously, my goal is to have more company value than Coda, and I'm going to do my fucking best to do it. By vehicle, and then I'm also going to control copy the orders again. Because, yeah, this is important. It's like, it's a weird flex, but it's okay. And I will be linking the financial report here as well into it. Passenger fare revenues is, ooh, Coda has a lot more revenue, obviously. Coda has a lot more passenger fare revenue than I do. I'm going to note that. But at the same time, this is also a smaller city. We have to keep that in mind. This is a smaller city, both population-wise and whatnot. This entire region is smaller. So we really do have to keep that in mind, that I'm trying to outdo them as a smaller transport network using also solely road vehicles, because I'm fucking weird like that. But it's also interesting to read through the actual financial info. Of course, they have the benefit of getting grants, which we don't in this game. It's interesting to break it all down, and I'll be linking this entire PDF in the actual description of this video. I love how this OpenTTD challenges delve into me trying to outdo my own hometown's transit company. I think I'm fucking stupid is what I think I am. Uh, the challenge is all in good nature. It's interesting to read through this entire study, though. It doesn't tell me the net worth, though. It doesn't tell me the actual net worth. Yeah, of over 200 million is their annual operating capital budget they have. So why the fuck does our transit system suck so badly if they have a better fucking budget? The problems of living in Ohio. Anyway, the year is over, so I'm going to call it an episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. By next episode, I'm probably going to try to figure out how to do more net worth stuff. But the end of the year, at the end of this year, I'm going to look at my net worth, company net worth. Company value in this case is only here still. Is only 1,829,054. We're going to try and change this, of course. We're going to try and go up by making more rail lines, obviously. But yeah. In next episode, I'm also going to do the math with Columbus's population, figure out exactly how much smaller this city is compared to Columbus. So, thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Bye!